Why would you hold the world's most famous race in the one place that makes the least practical sense? Seriously, the streets are too narrow, the corners are too tight, and possibly the entire circuit is lined with unforgiving steel barriers. By every modern standard, it's a track that shouldn't exist, but it does, and it's the biggest event of the year. In this video, we're uncovering the unique story of history, money, and sheer audacity that explains why the world's most famous car race is in Monaco. First off, let's rewind to 1929. Prince Louis II wanted to show off Monaco's glamour, which is why he gave his blessing to what would become one of the most iconic races ever, the Monaco Grand Prix. Back then, cars were raw and loud, powered by basic engines that forced drivers to rely on sheer bravery and mechanical grit. Fast forward nearly a century, and Monaco still tests the limits of both man and machine. So, if you were to ask me what makes Monaco so special, for starters, the track, just 3.337 kilometers long, isn't that crazy? Yet funny how it's the shortest circuit on the Formula One calendar. But don't let that fool you. It's also one of the slowest, averaging lap speeds around 160 kilometers per hour. Why slow? Tight corners, elevation changes, and zero runoff zones mean drivers must navigate with surgical precision. Once they clip a barrier, that's race over. Despite, or perhaps because of, these challenges, Monaco boasts some of the most memorable moments in racing history. Take the 1984 showdown. Ayrton Senna, in only his second Grand Prix, nearly claimed victory in a modest Toleman. Rain turned the streets into a slip and slide, and Senna carved through the field until the race was called off on lap 31. He finished second, but everyone knew a star was born. Or consider 1996, when Olivier Panis pulled off an improbable win. His Ligier started 14th, and rain, crashes, and mechanical failures knocked out half the field. Panis stayed cool, conserving fuel and tires, then crossed the line first in just under 2 hours. Still the longest Monaco race on record. It was a masterclass in strategy and perseverance. Here's the twist no one talks about. The Monaco Grand Prix isn't really about racing anymore. It's a networking event for the ultra-rich. From crypto millionaires to fashion moguls, most of the people in Monaco don't even know what DRS means, but they'll drop 6 figures just to be seen on a yacht with a race happening in the background. It's less about lap times and more about face time. And here's where it gets worse. Every year, Formula One preaches diversity, sustainability, and inclusion. But Monaco? It's the complete opposite. It's a playground for the elite, with zero room for the average fan. Try buying a grandstand seat without needing to sell a kidney. But the truth is, Monaco isn't a racetrack anymore. It's a red carpet with tire marks. Now, let us check out another fact that makes the Monaco track stand out from other racetracks. I am sure most of you would possibly already know this. The 2008 race. Lewis Hamilton, already world champion, hit the barricade on lap 1 and damaged his steering. Instead of retiring, he soldiered on and clawed back places until a racing incident dropped him to 17th. He finished 5th, scoring enough points to secure his championship that day. Well, that's what I call turning adversity into triumph. And honestly, I don't think this would be possible if it were another track. Those epic races are part of why drivers dream of winning here. Among the stars with multiple victories, like Graham Hill, nicknamed Mr. Monaco, won 5 times between 1963 and 1970. Michael Schumacher notched 6 wins between 1994 and 2001. And more recently, Lewis Hamilton matched that 6-win mark, proving even modern hybrids need skillfully timed braking and razor-sharp reflexes. Monaco doesn't even pay a race hosting fee to Formula One. While countries like Singapore, the US, and Saudi Arabia fork over tens of millions of dollars for a race weekend, Monaco, with all its money by the way, gets a free pass. Why? Because they've convinced everyone that without Monaco, Formula One loses its soul. But ask yourself this, is it tradition? Or is it a billionaire playground that's hijacked the calendar in the name of nostalgia? Alright, let's talk numbers now. Since 1929, Monaco has hosted around 90 editions of its Grand Prix. It's only missed a handful, 5 during World War II, between 1940 and 1944. Every year, roughly 200,000 spectators flock to the Principality, packed into grandstands, yachts, and even apartment balconies. That's twice Monaco's population, all hungry for a front row seat to automotive ballet. I mean, of course, speed isn't everything. Monaco's glamour plays a huge role. Luxury yachts line the harbor, and the champagne flows freely at the Paddock Club. Celebrities rub shoulders with team principals and helmeted drivers. Therefore, the event doubles as the social highlight of the year. In April or May, the entire Riviera buzzes with racing fever. And most importantly, let's not forget the backdrop. Narrow tunnels that turn day into night, hairpin bends under pastoral apartment buildings, and the hill climb up to Casino Square. Drivers describe it as a video game come to life, except the stakes are real, and one tiny mistake can end your race in a cloud of carbon fiber. Over the decades, Monaco has evolved, but never lost its essence. Safety upgrades added Tech Pro barriers and widened pit lanes, yet the track configuration remains largely unchanged. That respect for tradition keeps the event authentic. Drivers still mention racing here as the ultimate test of raw skill, because when you're sandwiched between walls at 200 kilometers per hour, it's all about talent and nerve. Here's another fun stat. Out of all the Formula One races each season, usually 23, Monaco is often the slowest in terms of average speed, yet it's arguably the most coveted. Teams bring special suspension setups and high downforce wings just to tackle its twisty layout. Some cars lose nearly 30% of a lap to downforce tweaks, underscoring how unique this event truly is. And beyond F1, Monaco hosts the historic Grand Prix every 2 years. Classic machines, Ferrari 312T, Lotus 72, Brabham BT 49, tear through the same streets, reviving echoes of past glories. Over 200 cars enter, driving on slightly different dates, and fans get double the racing action in a single weekend. So, why does Monaco endure as the crown jewel of motorsport? Because it blends challenge, history, and style. The narrow streets push drivers to their limits. The scenic Monaco harbor offers an unmatched spectacle, and century-old traditions connect a lineage of champions, each eager to write their name in the history books. Well, in the end, the Monaco Grand Prix isn't just another race, it's an experience. Whether you're cheering from the tunnels, watching from a yacht, or streaming in your living room, you feel the tension in every shift, every brake marker, every roar echoing off stone walls. It's where legends are born, which is the reason it will forever be the world's most famous car race. That's the magic of Monaco. Tight streets, epic races, and timeless allure. Next time you watch cars slip through the harbor, chicane, or tackle the swimming pool complex, remember, you're witnessing history in motion. And that's why Monaco remains the pinnacle of racing drama. What do you think of this video? Do you agree with us? Let us know in the comment box below. If you felt the pressure, the luxury, and the chaos of Monaco through this video, make sure to check out previous video, then hit that like button. And if you're ready for more racetrack stories that go beyond the grid, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.